Hello, hello, all you lovely people out there. It's the man, Carl, and I'm here today playing some CSGO deathmatch just with some bots. There's a pretty big update to the game last night, and I wanted to spend some time just talking about it and collecting my thoughts. So we're here today. We got the R8 Revolver, which is the new gun that has been added to the game. It's got 8 shots in the chamber, 16 shots total, and yeah. There's a couple different ways you can shoot it. One is if you hold left click, you can see that it draws the hammer back, and it's like a charge shot, so it takes like, I guess it's like a half second or so before you can actually shoot. And then there's also the right click shot, which is more of like a spam shot, so you can shoot quickly, but it's going to be a lot less accurate. Getting my point across. The left shot is also basically 100% accurate, which is pretty crazy. And the price of this weapon is $850, so you can't buy it on pistol round, but it's definitely a viable eco choice. So anyways, I wanted to just talk about some of the very obvious problems that this gun has that really makes me question how Valve is like so out of touch with their game that has such a massive player base and a growing esports scene. It's kind of crazy just to think about it. But anyways, one of the big problems with this gun is the range and the damage. As you can see, it's not that difficult to get a one-shot, one-kill on the body with armor, which is pretty problematic for a pistol that costs $850, don't you think? I think so. Yeah, I mean, the damage and the range are almost comparable to the AWP. I know if you get a headshot, you can get like upper 300 to 400 damage per that, which is comparable to the AWP and stuff like that. But yeah, it's I wouldn't even say it's overpowered. It's definitely game breaking, to say the least. To have a pistol that is this powerful, I don't know. It blows my mind because there's been so much talk about like, oh, and especially in the pro scene about like, oh, pistols are too powerful, yada 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 yada, all that crap and stuff. So they add this. It just seems weird. Now the other big problem with this, and this ties into something else later in the update, which I found kind of odd, is the moving accuracy with this. If you're running with this and you've got a charge shot, it's like perfect accuracy, which is really, really strange. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. And the other important thing to note about this gun, yeah, the range. This is stupid. The other important thing to note about this gun is that it's in the same slot as the Desert Eagle, so you can either use this with the Desert Eagle. This gun in its current state right now pretty much makes the Desert Eagle obsolete. The moving accuracy is ridiculous. The fact that you can just kind of like pre-fire people around corners is also ridiculous. Yeah, just it's very weird. It doesn't seem to fit this game at all, and I don't know. I don't like it. And I don't think it's just a matter of, oh, it's different. No, this is there's more problems with this than just it being different. So some of the other important issues with this, the armor penetration, obviously, all these people are wearing armor, and I can still get, like, one-shots to the body, which, I mean, you can't even do that with an AK. You can't even do that with a shotgun. That's, unless you're, like, super, super close, that's crazy. So that's a huge issue. I don't get that. There's already been, like, so many plays of people that I've seen on the internet where they get, like, ridiculous collateral kills with this gun. Like, that... Collateral kills with a pistol, that's not something that should be happening, especially for only $850. That's crazy. So one of the other big issues with this update, or not an issue, one of the big things they changed that makes this gun even weirder is the moving inaccuracy with pistols, which is fine, I understand that, and I know that's something people have been asking for a while, but I think basically what happened is they doubled the moving inaccuracy for all pistols, just like a flat doubling for all of them. Which just makes the fact that you can like move and hit perfectly accurately with this kind of even weirder. It just I don't get it, man. How do they release something like this? I don't know, it blows my mind. It really does. So the other thing to note about the pistol accuracy that's maybe a bit worrying is the fact that the Glock got such a big moving accuracy nerf. I mean, they all got a double what their originally moving and accuracy was. But I know we really don't have much information on this yet, but I think that would have a pretty big effect on like pistol rounds, like heavily favoring CTs. Because CT's just gotta stand there, the T's gotta run out, and if the moving and accuracy with the Glock is totally crap, it's gonna make it harder, which it already kind of was. I mean, I guess you just gotta be patient. So one of the other important changes in this is the new round timers for matchmaking, and the new bomb timers as well. Basically, round time got decreased by 5 seconds, and bomb time got decreased by 5 seconds from what it normally was for regular matchmaking, which is cool for the people who play matchmaking, but it seems weird for the pro scene who have been playing with, I think it's 35-second bomb timer and a minute 45 or minute 50 round timers, who have been playing with that for years, and to just change this out of the blue, like without any of them really knowing, is a really strange move, and it just kind of reinforces how out of touch Valve seems with its CS:GO community so very often, time and time again. It's weird, and it sucks to see stuff like this happen, but hopefully we'll fix it someday in the future. Now, the last important update in this patch is the nerf to rifles. Basically, they made it harder to spray and like burst from further distances. So the nerf on the rifles is kind of weird, and I know there's been a lot of speculation about, oh, Valve adds this ridiculously broken pistol just to cover up the fact that they're like secretly working behind the scenes and like nerfing rifles and stuff, which would be really disappointing if that was the case. That would be just it really shady and just, I don't know, not cool. But yeah, so that's kind of a weird update, at least for my initial look upon it. I don't really know if anyone's really calling for anything like that, but you know, it is what it is. So that's pretty much my thoughts on the update for this. You get a game-breaking pistol, which is really just mind-blowing that it even exists in the game, and a couple other cool changes here and there, and then just some other odd stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts for this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again next time.